Here you see me zooming in to get a better look at what I'm doing. Using the knife tool, I follow along the line of the mouth. First one line, and then carefully a second one with a bit of space in between them, so we actually have faces to color black. A bit of an annoyance there. I'm just spreading stuff apart and removing edges that aren't needed. We can just have a single black face in there. There we go. I'm now selecting that face and opening the UV editor to be able to move it to a dark area of the texture, so we get the mouth to be black on the inside. There we go. All looks alright. There I'm making a basic shape key and closing the mouth for when it's at resting position. I'm just selecting two vertices and then scaling them down to make them go together. Here I'm starting to do that as well, but I decided to clean up a bit. No need for 3 of those. And then I'll just merge them using Alt M. And there's another shape key. Yeah, I messed up. You know how it goes. I have to go back and weight paint those vertices I changed. There we go. Using that shape key I created in the second to last clip before this, I recreate that face shape. Basically just pulling the lips up a bit and then down a bit. There we go. That looks alright. Getting there. Since she's opening her mouth, her jaw should move as well. There we go. Yeah, fuck this up as well. You can make a shape key from another shape key by saving its shape to a new shape key. In object mode you select it, put it to where you want it, and then new shape key from current mix. Now you can turn off the first one and you'll see the second one is the same. Basically the mouth should be the shape of saying O. So I'm using the scaling to scale it in the x-axis a bit and then turning it so she's a bit more even. This is just making the mouth a bit of a different shape. Having different shapes for these will make the facial expressions more dynamic for when she's talking. If it's just the same, it wouldn't really make a difference if you only had one. Cats, beautiful plugin. Thank you very much. Here I'm naming them for ease. And making sure to select the basis again, so I'm not working on anything else than the basis. Generate, and there we are. I clean up the old ones for no reason. And I fix the E sound because it should be more smiley in my opinion. Say cheese. Different shapes will make for a somewhat more convincing looking mouth. Yeah, this is me being an idiot partways with the rotation and stuff. Drop her into a folder I had already made. Here I changed so the shading will be smooth all over. Change it to humanoid, go into configure, remove the upper chest, rebind the chest to spine 2, and now it's done with the rigging. Put it into the scene. That's unnecessary since I've got it wrong already. There we go. I make the albedo white so it doesn't have any shading. I make it opaque so you can see through it, and I decrease the shininess. Putting in the texture. Here we add a simple avatar controller, so it animates like it should. Yeah, that's the rotation again. I don't realize I'm actually looking from the right at the scene. Adding in the avatar descriptor. Female animations. Here I'm inputting the blend shapes. And you just select the right one for the right place. Pretty self-explanatory. Sorry about this, guys. I'm crap at video editing. This is the first try. Here I'm dragging in the tutorial avatar available in the VRchat SDK, so I know how tall she should be. Basically the squares in the back are about or probably precisely 1 meter tall each, so I'll make her a bit shorter than that guy. He's about an average dude. She's a gal, so she'll be a little shorter. Then I just copy that value into the X and the Z to make sure she's proportional right. And that's the viewpoint. I lower it and put it between the eyes So that's from where you will be seeing. There we go. Upload process, nothing strange about it, just hitting the right spot in the menu and letting it load a bit. The first couple of times I couldn't manage to figure out how to move the camera for taking the picture, but here I show that it's going into the scene, and then you can move the camera around using the normal controls. I prefer orthographic and then zooming in instead of the perspective mode. Looks about right. Upload, and no need for you to look at that progress bar.
Oh man, where do I start? Well, there's Mojo Jojo, love punching that chimp. And the Green Gang are always hungry for knuckle sandwiches.